$10,000 in debt doesn't feel like a number. It feels like a ceiling. Below it, you think you can grind your way out. Above it, the math starts working against you in ways that are hard to outrun. And if you're sitting somewhere around that number right now, this video is the exact plan I'd follow to make it gone in 12 months. This is not a motivational speech or a side hustle pitch. This is a plan with real numbers. Let's get into it. Here's what nobody tells you about $10,000 in debt. It's not the balance that's the problem. It's the interest. If you're carrying $10,000 on a credit card at 22% APR, which is close to the national average right now, and you're only making minimum payments, you're going to pay over $7,000 in interest alone, and it'll take you more than a decade to pay it off. That's not a debt problem. That's a math problem. And the only way to beat it is to move faster than the interest does. That's exactly what this plan is designed to do. Before you pay off a single dollar, you have to stop adding to the balance. This sounds obvious. However, it rarely gets done. If you're still using the card that's carrying the balance, stop. Put it somewhere inconvenient, not canceled, not closed. Just not in your wallet and not saved in your phone. The reason you don't cancel it is credit utilization. Closing the account can actually hurt your credit score by reducing your available credit. So keep it open, just make it hard to use. The second part to stopping the bleeding is interest rate reduction. Call your card issuer, ask for a rate reduction. This works more often than many people think, especially if you've been a customer for a while and haven't missed payments. Even getting from 22% down to 18% saves you real money over 12 months. If that doesn't work, look into a 0% balance transfer card. These exist specifically for this situation. You move your balance to a new card with 0% interest for 12 to 18 months. And every single payment goes directly to principal, not interest. This one move alone can save you thousands. Now you need to know exactly how much you have to pay per month to clear $10,000 in 12 months. Here's the simple math. If you got a 0% balance transfer, you need $834 a month. That's it. No interest, just principal divided by 12. If you're still at 22% APR, you need closer to $940 a month to clear it in 12 months because the interest keeps accruing. Now look at your budget. Can you find that number? This is where most people stop. They look at the number, it feels impossible, and they walk away. But here's the actual question to ask. What does your spending look like right now? And where is money quietly leaving without much return? Most people find $200 to $400 in spending that genuinely doesn't improve their life when they take an honest look at 90 days of transactions. Subscriptions, eating out more than they realize. Convenience spending that became habits. You're not cutting everything. You're simply finding the leaks. The gap between what you're paying now and what you need to pay. That's the number you have to find somewhere in your budget. And it's usually closer than you think. There are two proven debt payoff methods. You've probably heard of them. The avalanche method. This is where you pay minimums on everything, then throw every extra dollar at the highest interest rate debt first. This is mathematically optimal and saves the most money over time. The snowball method, you pay minimums on everything, then attack the smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. This is not mathematically perfect, but it is psychologically powerful. You get faster wins that keep you going. If you're the kind of person who can stay motivated by the math, go with the avalanche method. If you've tried to pay off debt before and quit, go with the snowball method. The psychology matters more than the math if the math never gets finished. For a single $10,000 balance, this distinction doesn't apply. You only have one target. But if you have multiple debts, pick one method and don't switch. Switching is where people lose momentum. The method isn't the magic, the commitment is. This is the step most people skip, and it's the one that actually makes this work. Set up an automatic payment for your full monthly payoff amount. Not the minimum, the full amount. scheduled for the day after your paycheck hits. Why? Because money that sits in your checking account gets spent. Money that moves automatically before you see it doesn't. This is called paying yourself first, except in this case, you're paying your future self by eliminating the debt that's costing you every single month. Once it's automated, stop looking at it obsessively. Check in once a month. Let the system do the work. The goal is to make debt payoff boring. Boring is what wins. Let me show you what this actually looks like at $834 a month on a 0% balance transfer. Month 3. Balance is at $7,500. You've paid off $2,500. Month 6. Balance is at $5,000. You're halfway there. Month 9. Balance is at $2,500. Almost done. Month 12. 0. That's it. That's the whole plan. No dramatic sacrifice, no second job, no luck required. Just a clear number, a method, and a system that runs without you having to fight yourself every month. The biggest thing standing between most people and being debt-free isn't income. It's the absence of a specific plan they actually believe they can follow. Now you have one. If you found this useful, next week I'm breaking down the Roth IRA versus the traditional IRA. Specifically, which one is actually better for your situation, because the answer isn't the same for everyone, and most explanations get it wrong. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you are already, or you want to start using AI to help manage your budget, build side income, or just work smarter with your money, I put together an AI prompt pack with 30 done-for-you prompts, built specifically for that. It's $17. The link is in the description. This is Ledger and Lyft. See you next Monday.